day, everybody. Welcome back to the Dirty Pat Walsh channel here on YouTube with me, your host, Dirty Pat Walsh. I'm just going to do, this is a little pocket knife video because my friend over at Pocket EDC, Pocket underscore EDC, EDC means everyday carry, for those who didn't know. But yeah, he runs a channel. It's mostly about pocket knives and how strong they are and how he tests them. He restores them. He collects them. It's a cool channel. I watch his stuff every day. But he did a video today about a knife that he got that he seemed to think was kind of odd, and I thought, I have a knife like that, so I'm gonna make a video about it and show him about the one I got. Now this needs a lot of rest. I've cleaned it up. I used some metal polish and like a sharpening stone and a green scrubby, and I kind of got it sharpened up and got all the gunk off it. This thing was caked with gunk. Like this was all covered in a brown, rusty colored substance. It's a rust-free blade. It's like a stainless steel blade, so I don't know what that was. But anyhow. The blade pattern it's a serpentine body pattern, and it's a clip blade. The main blade's a clip point blade, with a little bit of a swedge. We'll pull this out in a second. The secondary blade is a spey blade, and the third blade is a leather punch awl. So let's get these out and show them to you. See, they got a hard pull on them, but there's no snap to them on the way out. But that's the blade. It's very sharp. I'll cut up some paper in a second. But this is a knife made by the J.A. Henckels cutlery company. Now, when back before I was disabled, I worked in the food service industry all my life, and I did some cooking and some chefing and stuff like that. And my main blade was a 10-inch J.A. Henckels chef's knife, and it just nothing fancy about it, just a straight up old French chef knife, and but it was the blade for me. I loved it. It worked for me perfectly, I've come to realize that there's much more, there's much better blades to be used in the kitchen nowadays, but I don't work in the food service industry anymore, so I'm not after those kind of knives anymore, I used to not collect. I've always collected pocket knives, but for a good long time I didn't collect pocket knives. I collected chef knives. So, maybe I'll whip them out one day. But yeah, it's got this nice long clip point blade. It's a J.A. Henckels Serpentine Farmers Stockman, model number 1827. It's got dark burgundy jigged Delrin handles, which looks nice to me. It's held up nicely over the years. 1827 is just a model number. I think there's very little information I could find on this knife, but I think it was made in the 50s. I'm not too sure though. But yeah, so it's got this big old clip point blade, nice finger notch there. That's good. Secondary blade is this sheep's foot, or sorry, the spey blade. To me, that's a very ugly spey blade. um, there's, I don't know. I'd kind of rather this secondary blade be like a sheep's foot blade, or even just a pen blade, rather than this monstrosity. You know, it's like, sure, it's a spey blade, but I'm not gonna be castrating anything with this. But although it is an older knife, I guess. But yeah, the point of the spade blade is to have a rounder tip, so when you put your finger up on it and you're cutting off what you got to be cutting off there, it doesn't poke anything. It doesn't stab where you don't want to stab and stuff like that. So kind of nice better for the animal. Yeah, spade blade, and now this was the real selling point of this knife for me, because I had a leather jacket. I have a leather jacket that I wear. It needed some work, and this leather punch-all was just what I needed for that. And it's a great awl. This blade has a lot of snap to it, coming in and going out. Walk and talk, they call it. And there's no half stop. It's just a smooth transition. This blade kind of has it's like almost like a chisel, but I don't know how to describe it other than that. Other than it's like a pointy chisel. but yeah, so now this is 4 inches, just like this. This is 4 inch. And this is a full size knife. This is a full size pocket knife. Um, you know, I carry a different Stockman with me every day. It's the case medium serpentine Stockman, and it has the sheep's foot blade, and which is the main blade to me on this knife. Um, it's got a little spade blade. And this is, I don't know, this is a nicer blade than the other one, but I'd still rather this be a pen blade, I think. I like the spade blade. I like the longer ones on the medium trappers and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what this is. It's made by the J.A. Henckels knife company, cutlery company, I guess. It doesn't really say much other than, well, let's see what each blade says. This blade says J.A. Henckels, Germany, and it's got the two little dancing guys. If you're familiar with J.A. Henckels, it won't focus probably. Two little dancing dudes. And it has the model number on the back of the knife, 1827. Probably can't read that either. And let's see if the spade blade says anything. The spade blade has the same stamp, J.A. Henckels, Germany, just the two dancing dudes. So not even a stainless steel, or not even not very minimalist. So anyhow, that's what that is. That's the serpentine J.A. Henckels 1827 farmhand Stockman, farmer's Stockman 1827, with jigged dark burgundy Delrin handles, a blade length of 2 5/8, a closed length of 4 inches. It weighs 2.9 ounces, and the blades are stainless steel, although I don't know what kind of steel other than stainless. So who knows? Could be anything. It's probably 440. I don't know. Who knows? Anyhow, be well, stay free, God bless, and yeah, I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye now.